In our first story, suspicion is rising against the Joint Security Task Force against illegal mining after the death of 3 drivers and a mate near Galamsey pit at Achim Akokoso in the Etiwa district of the Eastern region. Even though the 3 could not be readily identified, residents believe they were killed by the members of the Operation Vanguard Saturday night when they were going to move an excavator from a mining site. However, the public relations officer of Operation Vanguard, Major Gareba Paddy, has denied that the Eastern Region team was involved in the death of these persons. He says the team has since not been to the town in question and therefore could not be held responsible. The task force has so far arrested about 90 illegal miners but also killed 2 others. Here is Major Gareba Paddy.
Because Kroma, since I'm a Kroma Bay low baby, town boys, Bienwa, I stop me say, Omoji, 1 CD cry, Nasa Manaye, Kikribiada. So what I say, Opianwa, but so most of the now baby, police in the bedroom as a massa, my show no they quay. Now watch baby.
We just heard this rumor also. Our guys in the Eastern region yesterday, the farthest they went was Akrofufu, and it is alleged the issue happened at Boma. Our operations are such that we have timelines for when we can go on night operations, and it is alleged it happened in the night towards dawn. We are in there from Akrofufu to Boma. It is 3 different villages apart. So yesterday our guys went to Akrofufu, and then their operation started between 12:30 to 17:30 hours. So I would like to speak categorically that this information, we have a hand in it. It is false. Our guys are not involved.
But we also understand that this is the place where the excavators were set ablaze.
Okay, I cannot talk about that, but what I can talk is yesterday our guys did not go to the area that is alleged that 4 people have been drowned. It is alleged it happened in the Ado in the night towards dawn. We didn't get close to that place.
Authorities at the Kumasi Central Prison have recorded increasing cases of depression among female inmates, a situation they attribute to neglect on the part of the inmates and their relatives. According to them, some of the inmates have lost touch with family members, causing them to weep daily and continuously over their predicament. Well, officer in charge of information technology and criminal records at the Kumasi Central Prisons, ASP Vera Jakla, says the situation was heartbreaking. We bring a report by Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin.
About 35 female prisoners are currently serving various terms for one crime or the other. According to prison authorities, most of these inmates have been abandoned by relatives. ASP Vera Jekla says the command is overwhelmed by the growing number of depressed inmates.
The relatives feel that those incarcerated here are criminals, so some they reject them. They don't even want to come and visit them. But it's not all inmates here who are criminals. Some they owe and they brought them here. So it doesn't mean that all people in prison are guilty. Though the courts have found them guilty, but maybe truly that offense they haven't committed it. So my appeal to the public is that they should come and visit their relatives in the prison. They need them.
ASP Jekla appeals to the public, especially people whose relatives find themselves on the wrong side of the law, to show them some love even in such trying period. She made the appeal when the local radio presenter Dasibra Ejay Dramana visited and sent some items to the female inmates at the Kumasi Central Prisons.
I
heard about their problem and decided to support them, especially on the occasion of my birthday. For me, it's a sign of appreciation to God for the gift of life.
I support the United States government's decision to flush out every person, irrespective of their religious background, from the country, once it is established that whatever they are doing behind closed doors will cause chaos. And those are the words of Director of Zartan Dawa Institute, Sheikh Ahmed Mohammed Awal, a Ghanaian Muslim cleric based in the United States of America. He was arrested and detained for hours by the U.S. police authorities on March 15 this year on suspicion of being a terrorist. The Muslim cleric has since been recounting his ordeal to JoyNews. Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin, who sent in this report.
If the investigation, the conclusion shows that the person, even though he's a Muslim, he have something to do with terrorizing American citizens or any other people, if it is true, empirically established that actually the person does that or he did that, then I'm for it. I agree that he should be punished according to the law.
State security officials were apprehensive of Sheikh Mohammed Awal's frequent travels in and out of U.S., apparently on Islamic mission. They wanted to know, among other things, his source of funding, people behind it, and why he is allegedly trying to Islamize America. Sheikh Mohammed Awal and his team were accosted in a vehicle and subjected to a search on their way back to New York from a naming ceremony in New Jersey. All the 4 people on board were asked to produce their identity cards, of which they did. Police then asked 3 of them to go, while Sheikh Mohammed Awal was picked up, detained, and interrogated by police in New Jersey. He says the police later took all electronic devices on him and discharged him only after about 7 hours of detention.
Anything that is electronic that you work with, we would like to have possession of it. It's okay, fine, no problem. But I guarantee you over 10,000% that you're never going to catch me with anything wrong, because I don't break laws. I know who I am. We went to the house, they took the tabletop, the laptop, the pen drive, the hard drive, anything that is electronic, they took it away from them.
In all that, Sheikh Mohammed Awal says his confidence of exoneration remained about 90% high.
I'm afraid, 10% afraid, but 90% I know it's going to be okay. Yeah.
Did you suspect that somebody might have given them some information about you?
No, because it happens several times when I travel out of the country, go to like South America and Canada. When I come back, they do ask me, okay, Mr. Mohammed, what did you do this time? It's like, okay, we know you. In a way, like, okay, we know who you are. What did you do this time? What do you say about America?
When they say they know you,
yeah.
What exactly?
What they mean is they know I'm a cleric, I'm a Muslim cleric, and that this is what I do. I present Islam. I go here and there and I give talks. So maybe they think I go and give, I go and mouth America somewhere. I condemn America. I'm trying to establish Sharia, because that's the mindset. That's what they're thinking. So they want to check me out very closely now. That's what.
Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin reporting.
And that's it for the latest news update. We have a lot more news. So we'll be reviewing the newspapers, and also we'll take a look at some of the stories posted on various online portals. Of course, mostly we have to go to our own myjoyonline.com.